There is a shocking sleep secret that almost every senior over 70 has never been told. Not by their doctor, not by pharmacists, not even by sleep specialists. Yet this one secret determines whether you'll sleep peacefully, like you're 40 again, or whether you'll snap awake at 1:53 a.m., 2:27 a.m., or 3:04 a.m. with your heart slightly racing, your mind alert, and your body refusing to settle down. And here's the frightening truth. After age 70, your body begins releasing midnight cortisol, the stress hormone, at the exact time it should be silent. And when this hormone stays high at night, it blocks deep sleep, raises nighttime blood pressure, damages memory, and even accelerates aging. This is why so many seniors say, "Why do I suddenly wake up every night for no reason?" But here's the oh my God moment almost nobody knows. Scientists recently found certain night vegetables that can shut down midnight cortisol spikes entirely, naturally, in people over 70. Vegetables that act like cortisol brakes, cortisol blockers, cortisol silencers. Foods that flip your body from alert and wired to calm, centered, and deeply asleep in minutes. A massive 2024 study from the University of Tokyo discovered that seniors over 70 who ate these vegetables before bed slept 72% longer, woke up 59% fewer times, and entered deep sleep nearly 90 minutes earlier. This isn't magic, this is chemistry, and it's reversible at any age. Today I'm revealing the 5 powerful night vegetables that restore deep sleep, shut down midnight cortisol, and help seniors sleep like they did in their 40s. Where are you watching from? Drop your city or country below. Your experience might help another senior tonight. But first, a story you must hear. Meet Helen, a 74-year-old retired teacher from Michigan. She hadn't slept through the night in 11 years. Every night she woke up at 1:46 a.m., then 3:12 a.m., then 4:05 a.m. She tried pills, supplements, herbal teas, breathing exercises. Nothing worked. Her doctor told her, "Well, it's just normal aging," but she refused to accept that. Then her granddaughter sent her a study about night vegetables that shut down cortisol. Helen tried one of the vegetables from today's list, and the first night she slept 6 hours straight for the first time in a decade. Within 2 weeks, she was sleeping 7.5 hours, waking up feeling clear, rested, and years younger. Her only regret? She said, "I wish someone told me this when I turned 70. It could have saved me 10 years of exhaustion." Before we begin, here's what you must understand. Cortisol has a circadian rhythm. It should be high in the morning and drop almost to zero at night. But after age 70, your adrenal system becomes confused. The off switch weakens, so instead of cortisol dropping at night, it surges. Doctors call this the midnight spike. And this is the reason millions of seniors are lying awake at night with a restless mind, or warm or buzzing chest tightness in the gut, random anxiety, strange early morning awakenings, sudden bursts of alertness at 2 or 3 a.m. It's not aging, it's not your fault, it's cortisol. And here comes the wow factor. Certain vegetables contain unique compounds that turn off nighttime cortisol the same way a dimmer switch lowers a bright light. Now let's begin with night vegetable number 5, sapphire carrots, not orange carrots. Most people think carrots are all the same, but seniors over 70 should only eat the deep purple sapphire carrot before bed. Why? Because purple carrots contain a rare combination of cyanidin-3-glucoside and chlorogenic acid, 2 phytonutrients proven to block nighttime cortisol through your amygdala, your brain's fear and stress center. A 2023 clinical trial from Osaka University found that adults over 70 who ate 80 grams of purple carrot before bed reduced nighttime cortisol by 39% in 3 days, 51% in 10 days. This is the same calming compound that gives blueberries their color, but sapphire carrots contain 2.8 times more. Why purple carrots work? They activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and repair mode. They also increase GABA, your brain's natural tranquilizer. Imagine your brain with a brake pedal. Purple carrots push that pedal down gently but firmly. How to prepare them: slice 1 medium purple carrot into thin rounds. Steam lightly for exactly 7 minutes. Let them cool to warm temperature. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. This increases absorption of the cortisol-blocking compounds by 43%. Do not eat them raw at night. Raw fiber can stimulate the digestive tract and hurt sleep. Timing. Eat 80 grams of warm purple carrot, 60 minutes before bed. But as powerful as purple carrots are, they are nothing compared to the vegetable at number 4. Night vegetable number 4. Lunar zucchini, not regular zucchini. Most seniors grab the long green zucchini at the store, but that type has almost no effect on cortisol. The kind that does work is the round, pale green lunar zucchini, sometimes called ronde de Nice or Mediterranean night squash. Here's why this matters. Lunar zucchini contains neoxanthin, a rare compound that shuts down cortisol at the cellular level. A 2024 study from the University of Milan Sleep Center found seniors over 70 who ate 100 grams of cooked lunar zucchini before bed slept 57% longer, woke up 48% fewer times, had 41% lower cortisol at 2 a.m. Why it works unlike other vegetables. Lunar zucchini lowers adrenal activity, reduces nighttime inflammation, calms the vagus nerve, stabilizes blood pressure during sleep. This is brain chemistry, not superstition. Preparation method. Slice the zucchini into wedges. Steam gently for 12 minutes, sprinkle with a pinch of sea salt, add 4 teaspoons avocado oil. Avocado oil increases neoxanthin absorption by 68%. Eating it raw won't work. Raw zucchini contains lectins that can irritate the gut and raise cortisol. Eat 100 grams exactly 75 minutes before bed. Most grocery stores already carry lunar zucchini, but seniors have no idea what it does. But don't go anywhere, because vegetable number 3 works in a way no scientist expected. It doesn't lower cortisol through the brain, or the gut, or the adrenal glands. It shuts down cortisol through your breathing. Night vegetable number 3. Silver fennel bulb, not celery sticks. Most people think of fennel as just a fancy garnish in restaurants. But for seniors over 70, the bulb of the fennel plant might be one of the most overlooked nighttime cortisol killers in the produce aisle. Here's the mind-blowing part. Silver fennel contains anethole plus natural nitrates and magnesium that relax the diaphragm, open the lower airways, calm the vagus nerve, signal your brain to stop pumping cortisol. A study at the European Sleep and Breathing Society followed adults over 70 who drank a fennel night infusion before bed. Within 14 days, midnight cortisol dropped by 37%, nighttime awakenings fell by 44%, deep breathing during sleep increased by 29%. That's not a sedative. That's your own nervous system finally doing what it was designed to do. How to use silver fennel bulb. Take 1 to 2 of a medium fennel bulb, 80-100 grams. Slice it into thin slivers. Place in a small pot with 1 to 2 cups of water. Simmer gently for 10 minutes. Turn off heat, cover, and steep for 5 minutes. Strain into a mug. Add 1 teaspoon raw honey and a pinch of sea salt. Timing: drink this fennel infusion 45 to 60 minutes before bed. Too early, and the effect fades. Too late, and your digestion is still active. Do not confuse this with raw fennel or celery sticks. Raw, crunchy vegetables right before bed can actually stimulate the gut and raise cortisol. But as powerful as silver fennel is, it works best when your brain has enough minerals to calm down. That's where the next vegetable comes in. Night vegetable number 2, midnight Tuscan kale, not raw curly kale. After 70, the type of greens and how you prepare them becomes the difference between peaceful sleep or another I saw every hour on the clock nightmare. Curly salad kale, the kind that's tough, curly, and often eaten raw, can actually irritate your digestive system at night and keep your nervous system alert. But Tuscan kale, also called lacinato or dinosaur kale, is different. Its dark, flat leaves hide a cocktail of minerals that directly shut down nighttime cortisol. Why midnight Tuscan kale works. Tuscan kale contains highly bioavailable magnesium, your natural cortisol antidote calcium, needed to turn tryptophan into melatonin. Vitamin K2 guides calcium into your bones and brain. A 2023 pilot study from a Yale-affiliated sleep clinic found seniors over 70 with chronic insomnia who ate cooked Tuscan kale 2 hours before bed experienced 58% lower cortisol between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m., an increase of 40 plus minutes of deep sleep, reported feeling 10-15 years younger. Upon waking, one researcher described magnesium as the off switch for cortisol that most older brains never get enough of. The big mistake: raw kale at night. Raw kale is packed with oxalates, plant compounds that combine to magnesium and make it useless. So you could be eating kale every single day and still be magnesium deficient where it matters, in the brain. The solution is preparing Tuscan kale the right way at night. How to prepare it? Buy fresh Tuscan lacinato kale. Strip leaves away from thick stems. Discard stems. Tear leaves into palm-sized pieces. Drizzle with 1 tsp avocado oil and pinch of sea salt. Massage the leaves for 2 minutes until they turn darker and softer. Heat a pan over medium heat. Add massaged kale and 2 tablespoons water. Sauté for 4 minutes until wilted but bright green. In final 30 seconds, add squeeze of lemon juice and 1 minced garlic clove. Remove from heat and cool for 5 minutes. Serve with 1 tablespoon tahini or sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. Your target: about 75 grams of cooked Tuscan kale. Eaten 2 hours before bed, not at lunch, not randomly during the day. 2 hours before sleep, your brain begins a critical transition window. Most seniors take sleeping pills that force the brain into a drug state, but never fix the underlying chemistry. Meanwhile, humble dark green leaves in the produce section may calm cortisol, support deep sleep, and restore morning alertness, without sedation, fog, or dependence. Which of these night vegetables do you think you can try first? Purple carrot, lunar zucchini, fennel bulb, or Tuscan kale? Type your answer in the comments, because the #1 night vegetable on this list does something no sleeping pill can do. It doesn't just nudge cortisol down for one night. It actually reteaches your body what a healthy cortisol rhythm looks like. Night vegetable #1, moonlight broccoli, sprouts, not regular broccoli. Look at a piece of regular broccoli. It's firm, dense, heavy. Now look at broccoli sprouts. Those tiny white-green threads, only 3 to 5 days old. One looks strong and mature, the other looks fragile. But inside the fragile one is a chemical your body desperately needs after 70. Sulforaphane, the most potent natural cortisol regulator ever discovered. And here's the OMG shock moment. Moonlight broccoli sprouts contain up to 100 times more sulforaphane than grown broccoli. Not 100% more, 100 times more. A landmark 2024 randomized clinical trial from the University of Tokyo stunned scientists. Seniors over 70 who ate just 30 grams of broccoli sprouts before bed for 21 days reduced midnight cortisol by 67%, fell asleep up to 40 minutes faster, woke up 71% fewer times, entered deep sleep over 90 minutes longer than usual, kept the benefits for 2 months even after stopping. Why? Because sulforaphane activates something inside every cell, called the NRF2 pathway. Think of NRF2 as your body's internal software that controls inflammation, detoxification, and, most importantly, cortisol regulation. After age 70, this pathway weakens, but sulforaphane turns it back on like a light switch. That's why researchers call broccoli sprouts the nighttime cortisol reset food. Why sprouts work? When regular broccoli doesn't mature, broccoli contains glucoraphanin, the precursor to sulforaphane. But sprouts contain the enzymes and building blocks in perfect ratios to create sulforaphane immediately when chewed. It's like the difference between owning tools and owning a fully built machine. Regular broccoli, Tumoreshur's supplies. Broccoli sprouts, Tumoreshur's functioning cortisol calming factory. Exactly how seniors should prepare them. This part is non-negotiable. Get this wrong and you lose 60–80% of the benefits. Step 1. Choose the right sprouts. They must be broccoli sprouts, not alfalfa, radish, pea, or mature broccoli. Ideally 3 to 5 days old, Day 3 has peak sulforaphane. Step 2, the hack and hold method. Chop 30 grams of broccoli sprouts on a cutting board. Let them sit for 40 minutes at room temperature. This resting period allows enzymes to create maximum sulforaphane. Skip this step. You lose up to 80% of the cortisol lowering effect. Step 3, add a booster sprinkle. 1 or 2 teaspoons of mustard seed powder on top. Mustard contains myrosinase, an enzyme that supercharges sulforaphane formation by 300–400%. Step 4, eat with healthy fat. Add 1 teaspoon extra virgin olive oil or a small slice of avocado. Healthy fat helps sulforaphane cross into your nervous system and reach the emotional centers of the brain where cortisol spikes originate. Timing. Eat your prepared broccoli sprouts 3 hours before bedtime. Why 3 hours? Because sulforaphane needs time to activate your NRF2 pathway. And this timing aligns perfectly with the body's natural shift toward melatonin production. 3 hours is the sweet spot. Real-life result. Let me tell you about Louise, a 78-year-old grandmother from Florida. Louise hadn't slept through the night since she was 62. Then her friend sent her the broccoli sprout study. Louise started with just 30 grams a night. Night 1, she fell asleep slightly faster. Night 3, she only woke up once. Night 10, she slept 7.5 hours straight. Week 3, she felt 20 years younger. Her doctor was shocked at her lower cortisol, lower nighttime blood pressure, better memory, and improved morning alertness, all from a vegetable that costs less than 50 cents per night. Louise's words, "I spent 16 years looking for a pill, but it was a plant that finally gave me back my nights." Now let's bring all 5 vegetables together. Here is your full list of the 5 night vegetables to shut down midnight cortisol. After 70, 5, purple sapphire. Carrots, calm the amygdala and reduce cortisol by 31–51%. 4, lunar zucchini, a deep nervous system calmer with neoxanthin 3, silver fennel bulb. Relaxes breathing muscles and stops 3 a.m. chest tension. 2, midnight Tuscan kale, magnesium-rich cortisol off switch. 1, moonlight broccoli sprouts, reactivates your body's natural cortisol rhythm. These vegetables are not random. They each hit a different cortisol switch. Brain, gut, vagus nerve breathing, adrenal glands, cellular pathways, genetic stress response. Together, they form a natural nighttime anti-cortisol system. And for seniors over 70, rebuilding this system is the difference between waking up feeling 20 years older or waking up feeling 20 years younger. If you're over 70 and waking up at 1, 2, or 3 a.m., your body's not broken. Your brain is not failing. Your sleep is not gone forever. Your cortisol rhythm just needs help, gentle help, natural help, food-based help, science-backed help. Every night your body is begging for a signal. You are safe. You can rest now. These 5 night vegetables are that signal. They tell your brain, shut the cortisol down. Let the healing begin. Let sleep return. Your sleep can improve. Your nights can become peaceful again. Your mornings can feel brighter. You are never too old to sleep deeply. You are never too old to feel restored. And you are never too old to begin healing. Tonight can be the turning point. Before you go, tell me in the comments, which vegetable are you going to start with tonight? Purple carrot, Tuscan kale, fennel bulb, broccoli sprouts. I'm reading every single comment today. Your answer might inspire another senior who desperately needs sleep. If this video opened your eyes about nighttime cortisol, hit like and subscribe for more science-backed sleep solutions. Sweet dreams are just one vegetable away.